Live action How to Train Your Dragon is the best live action remake to date, however, it still felt a little unnecessary. It's still got the heart and soul, emotional beats, and is strikingly beautiful, however, it just comes across as this polished, repetitive rehash that doesn't try anything new. And if you haven't seen the original animated film, there is a strong possibility that you might walk away out of the movie theatre impressed. However, for the original fans, you will walk away feeling like you've just watched the exact same film due to it being a shot-for-shot recreation of its predecessor. The movie looks absolutely stunning, Toothless steals the show once again, and I really appreciate how his design was handled with real thought and care. And Gerard Butler's performance as Stoic hits even harder and is even more impressive in live action. On the other hand, the 2010 animated film was truly a masterpiece in its storytelling, world building, character development, and best of all, its score. So the question is, why is there a need to remake such a classic film? To me, it just seems more corporate rather than honouring a classic. Funny enough, the film actually lines up perfectly with the release of Universal's Epic Universe, which is definitely suspicious. And it's clearly all about the brand, selling the merch, the tickets, and getting new fans familiar with the world of Berk. And obviously to keep this franchise on top. Don't get me wrong, these are all positives. For example, the cast is absolutely phenomenal and the final battle delivers to the max. But another slight issue I had with this film was Hiccup's character development and his transition into live action. Mason Thames as Hiccup did a fantastic job, don't get me wrong, but he just didn't feel like his animated counterpart. What made the original animated character so good was that he was this massive underdog. He didn't really have a clue what he was doing, he was very clumsy, fragile and weak. But with the live action Hiccup, he seems to know what to do, he seems to know how to wield a sword and so on. And he's also filled with a lot of confidence, and Hiccup only gains that confidence in the animated film towards the end. Overall, the live action How to Train Your Dragon is a must watch, a solid film, but at the same time was still unnecessary. And that's why I'm giving the live action How to Train Your Dragon a 3.5 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd.